Hello, and today I'm going to bring you a video on Apple Safari 4. Now, this is a web browser that's a version of the Safari web browser that Apple released in beta. You can get the new beta version from apple.com/Safari, and today I'm just going to be telling you my thoughts. I've always liked the Safari web browser, and specifically the way it renders pages. Its fonts and stuff are a little bit more slick and chilled out than Firefox, I think, specifically on OS X, and that's what I'm going to be doing this review. And because of something I'll talk about later with the way they've done the tabbed interface, you get more screen real estate. So if we look at this, the first thing we see is that it's a very skinny bar. This address bar hasn't really changed much, but there's no tabs down there. That's because the active title bar is the tab. So as you can see, as I'm rolling over here, we see the tabs, and there's no way to actually change this, which is one of my main pet hates with this, because the window is actually made up of the tabs, but it's not a deal breaker, and it gives you a lot more screen real estate. Another thing is that you can grab this little thing here and drag the tab, so you get that nice little animation. And if you drop it, it'll expand itself into a new window. Which is nice the way it does it. And you can grab the side of the window and drop it back in. So that's the tabbed interface. I don't really like it per se, but it gives you a lot more screen real estate, which I'm a big fan of. When we open a new tab, we see this cool thing, which is the only really new feature in Safari 4, and it shows you the sites that you viewed most regularly, so you can get one quick access to sites, and you can remove sites if you want to. This comes with a few stock that Apple provide, but as you get more and more sites, this will gradually increase, and the thumbnails are auto-generated from what's on that particular site. So that happens when you open a new tab, and you can just click, and right there you notice there's a bit of a delay to actually click in the tab to get that nice visual effect to actually being on the web page. There's a lot of visual effects in Safari 4, and a lot of people have been saying they're pointless, but I think that they add some value to the application, and it makes it better. So, and you can also just go to history and click show top sites, and it will just populate that view again. You can also reopen all windows from the last session. So now it's going to populate what I was on before, and I was downloading Safari 4. So it's automatically populated that window again. If we go to our bookmarks, we see that there's now a cover flow view for your site bookmarks, and a lot of people have again been referring to this as rather pointless. But I think it's actually really good because it gives you a visual cue as to what you've actually viewed, and it can be a lot easier, especially if you know what the site is, but you don't know the exact page, and it gives me quite detailed history. So that's pretty much the rundown on the new features in Safari 4. There's not very many new features, but it's a great browser. The removal of the tabs gives you a lot more screen real estate, and they've improved the page rendering yet more, in my opinion. So, thank you for watching this video, guys.